Why the spiked mango seed isn't the best choice for your garden. It's got this cool, prickly vibe that might catch your eye. But when you dig into the details, it falls short for most players. Is it actually a scam seed? Let's walk through why this seed doesn't live up to the hype. Nice and slow. The spiked mango seed is a mythical crop that was part of the Zen event, which ended recently. It was a big deal at the time, with players chasing it for its high sell price. But now that the event's over, it's not available anymore unless you already have some stashed. That limited availability is the first strike against it. It's like a rare flower that's gone out of season. Even when it was available, getting the spiked mango seed was a grind. You had to reach stage 6 of the Zen tree by trading tranquil fruits to the Zen channeler, then buy it for 75 chai or 759 robux. That's a steep cost. The effort to unlock it was intense. And for most players, it didn't pay off as much as they hoped. Once you've got a spiked mango seed, it grows into a multi-harvest plant that produces one fruit every few minutes, selling for about 67,500 shekels each. That sounds great, until you compare it to other high-tier crops like sugar apple or bone blossom. Those can yield multiple fruits per cycle, often selling for 50,000 to 100,000 shekels each. The spiked mango's single fruit output feels underwhelming. The growth time is another downside. A spiked mango plant takes about 12 minutes to mature, which isn't terrible, but it's slower than crops like beanstalk or bamboo, which can produce multiple fruits faster. When you're trying to farm shekels, time matters, and the spiked mango keeps you waiting for less reward. Mutations are a big part of Grow a Garden, and the spiked mango does have a 0.25% chance to mutate into a massive version with bonuses like Disco, 125x multiplier, or Paradisal, 100x, which can push its value into the billions. But those mutation rates are so low that you're banking on luck. And other crops like moon mango or candy blossom have similar or better mutation potential with higher yields. The spiked mango also needs specific conditions to shine. It grows faster in sunny or windy weather with a 20% speed boost, but in rainy or foggy weather, it slows down. If you're not online to catch the right weather, you're stuck waiting longer. And that's frustrating when other crops don't have such strict requirements. It's like a plant that only blooms under a full moon. For newer players, the spiked mango is a non-starter. If you didn't play during the Zen event, you can't get it unless you trade with someone who has extras. And even then, it's not worth the hassle. Early game players need shekels for tools, seeds, or garden expansions, and crops like strawberries or blueberries are way easier to farm for quick cash. Even for veteran players, the spiked mango doesn't hold up. If you're grinding for profit, crops like sugar apple yield 8 fruits at 50,000 shekels each. That's 400,000 shekels per cycle, compared to the spiked mango's single 60 sen for 500. The math just doesn't add up. You're working harder for less. The seed's weight is another issue. At 15 kilos, spiked mango fruits are heavy, which sounds good for sell value, but it fills up your inventory fast. If you're farming a lot of them, you'll need to make constant trips to the sell stall or risk running out of space. It's like carrying a basket that's too heavy to hold much else. For collectors, the spiked mango might seem tempting because of its mythical status and unique spiky look, but it's not practical for everyday use. Once you've got one for show, there's no reason to keep planting it. Other crops like bone blossom or maple apple look just as cool and perform better. It's like a trophy that sits on the shelf. If you're chasing rare pets like those from the egg shop, the spiked mango won't help much. You need shekels to buy eggs, and farming spiked mangoes is too slow to fund that goal, especially compared to multi-harvest crops that rack up cash faster. It's like choosing a slow horse in a race. You're not getting to the finish line first. The spiked mango's multi-harvest nature is a plus. It keeps producing fruit without replanting. But plenty of other crops do the same with better yields. For example, moon mango can produce up to 17 fruits per cycle, making it a much better investment for long-term farming. The spiked mango just can't keep up. It's outclassed by its cousins. Another problem is inventory management. With only 800 plants allowed per garden plot, you want crops that maximize profit per slot. and the spiked mango's single fruit yield takes up valuable space. You could plant something like candy blossom, which yields up to 12 fruits, and make way more shekels in the same space. It's like choosing a low-rent tenant for prime real estate. If you're using pets to boost your crops, the spiked mango doesn't benefit much. Pets like the triceratops can speed up growth, but the spiked mango's low yield still limits its value. And pets like the raccoon are better used on crops with higher output. It's like putting a turbo engine in a slow car. It helps, but not enough. For players with multiple save slots, you might think about dedicating one to spiked mangoes. But why bother? Each slot can hold 800 plants, and you're better off filling them with high-yield crops like giant pine cone or sugar apple, which give you more shekels for less effort. The spiked mango just doesn't justify a whole plot. The seed's cost is another sticking point. Even if you have some left from the Zen event, planting them uses up resources that could go toward better seeds, like those from the seed shop or exotic seed packs. Spending 75 chai or 759 Robux for a seed that underperforms feels like a trap. You're better off saving for something with more impact. If you're set on using spiked mangoes, you could try pairing them with sprinklers to boost fruit size or mutation chances. But even then, the return isn't great. The sprinkler method works better with crops like bone blossom, which already have high yields. Spiked mangoes just don't make the cut. It's like decorating a plain cake. It's still plain underneath. For casual players, the spiked mango is especially rough. If you only play an hour or two a day, you need crops that grow fast and sell high. Spiked mangoes are too slow and low yield to fit that playstyle. Stick to something like bamboo for quick profits. It's less hassle and more rewarding. That's why the spiked mango seed is a bad pick in Grow a Garden. Its high cost, low yield, and limited availability make it a tough sell compared to other crops. You're better off planting something with more bang for your buck. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If this helped you out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.